In this situation, what is the solution? The solution is very simple. People of literature don't need to worry about. Why? Because when you are not in the habit of bringing long quotations, copy pasting stuff, then your own language can't match, shouldn't match, won't match with anyone else's language. So that is why I would recommend you to write very simple but in correct language. Don't try to copy others. Don't try to take sentences from others. That is why I always discourage my students to bringing bigger quotations in their papers. So use your own mind, use your own mental grammar, use your own words to document the idea definitely will have to be taken from someone else's you could say contribution or wording, but what you can do, what you can contribute is just use a proper system of citation. When you use a proper system of citation such as MLA and APA, you are well easy to go, and you can do whatever the requirement is given to you by your supervisor or university or the research journal, so that going through them is very easy. So I here we'll talk about how to avoid plagiarism, avoid very simple formula. No need to play tricks, no need to be intelligent or supersonic intelligent. Just be true to yourself. That is what my solution is. Try to write your own you could say in your own words, in your own language, and but do give some credit. As you know that HEC has given strict standard or criteria on of you could say 19% plagiarism in submission of your thesis, but some of the documents and some of the journals they demand only 10% of the plagiarism. But that is very much possible for, because I have seen in my entire career that for people of literature that is not a big deal, and we can easily manage that because we have the tendency of using our own words, writing our own language. We can make a line into a paragraph, or in a paragraph into a kind of chapter, and chapter into a kind of whole book. This is what we are blessed for, and this is what a kind of good thing about people of humanity is that they know how to document. They have the relevant and related skills in to talk about the stuff in their own words by the usage of correct language. So let's go to see this what is MLA style of citation, and what how is APA style of citation. Typically, MLA is used in humanities, English, theater, and art. So, MLA while writing any assignment, or you could say while writing any piece of uh, document that is demanded by your teacher or supervisor, you would be asked to write or follow MLA style when you're writing a work of literature, or when you are analyzing a work of literature and conducting a research upon it. But similarly, in the same way, you could also be asked to follow APA style. Why so? Because most of the journals for publication they demand APA style as well. So side by side you will have to what take into consideration both the aspects, and you should know what are the patterns of both the you could say these styles, so that APA style is typically used in social sciences such as psychology, social work, sociology, etc. And there the similarities are that the paper is double spaced, as well as the reference of the words cited page. The citation has a hanging indent. So you could go and apply all these technicalities when you want to submit that. So works cited is the page that is used in MLA, whereas reference is the page that is titled as when you writing bibliography, or that ending page where you have given all the detail that is required. The next important thing is that when you are citing information, and you do what, you within in-text citation you use last name of the uh, writer or author when you are referring to someone initially. Then what you do is you write the first name at the end. Similar is the thing in APA too. When information is cited, the author's name is listed within the sentence. Place the page number found in the end. So according to Big Bird, when you have written the whole sentence, writing centers are awesome. What you need to do, just within parentheses, write page number. So quotation mark should come before parenthesis, not at the end of parenthesis, because that page number and the name of the writer isn't part of the quote that you are quoting. Uh, what you should do is, in when you're following APA style of referencing, there you inform when the information is cited and the author's name is listed within the sentence. Place the year, the material, when the material was published. So year of publication is also important, such as 2010. But the most important thing that you should follow and take care of is page number. Whenever there is an original quote that is given, you must give the page number that is uh, given in the original source from where you have borrowed or from where you have taken quote. So when information is cited and the author's name is not listed, place the author's name and the page number at the end. So you could say the information is cited and the author's name is not listed. Then you could use author's name at the end. So if within quote you are talking about a general aspect such as writing centers are awesome, you have created an essay about academic writing where you talked about the importance and significance of it. You could say centers established for the promotion of academic writing. When you instantly introduce a quote, writing centers are awesome within inverted comma, then definitely you have to use the name of the author and page number at the end. Similarly, what different is in APA is the addition of the year of publication. So when the quotes beyond exceed beyond 4 lines, then definitely what you need to do, just indent it over one tab space, not two tab spaces. One tab space, press one tab, put your you could say that particular reference somewhere, and just tab it. Such as, let me just make it when you are giving this particular you could say code is there. So what you need to do, just press one tab. When it is, you could say, more than 4 lines, what you need to do, just press the tab in the second line. The whole line, or you could say group of lines, would go into you could say into the required or desired indented space. So the formula is 4 lines in MLA, and it is 40 words in APA. Indent one tab over there on the left side of the, you could say, of the document. If you go a bit into a bit more detail, there is a document that talks in detail about in-text citation and definitely works cited place as well. So over there, when you go to this document of MLA, it cites or it tells us why should we cite a source. When you write a college essay or research paper, you must demonstrate the facts, information, and opinions you express are valid, credible, and worthy of the reader's attention. You do this in part by identifying the sources of your information and by and of any idea that are not originally yours. You must cite direct quotes. Direct quotes as well as anything you write that you have paraphrased or summarized from an other source. Citing your sources enables a reader to find your research sources and helps you to avoid plagiarism. It allows you to avoid plagiarism, and it is a good thing when you are giving credit to someone else's idea, and when you are acknowledging someone else's contribution in that particular field. Because when you don't acknowledge, and nowadays the technology is very fast, and nowadays they have installed all types of those techniques, softwares. No, you can't avoid, no, you can't be intelligent enough to to escape the radars of these softwares. So in order to avoid that, you need, what I would suggest, that direct quote in form of a few you could say words would also work. Such as, if you want to talk about in detail, you could write half a sentence in your own words, and then all of a sudden you could just introduce opinions you express are valid. That's fine. Or that you could say that citing a source is very important in academic language. It allows you to express your opinions that are, start inverted comma, valid, credible, and worthy, close inverted comma, for your readers. So you could just rephrase the word reader for the audience for like something else. But when the smaller number of, you could say, words that you bring in with page number and the name of the writer, that allows you to get out of the radar of plagiarism, because it is very much essential. If you don't you could say use a smaller number, then your similarity index would increase. And remember the deadline, or the percentage of similarity index, that is only 19%. If you exceed that 19%, then definitely you are in trouble, you are in hot waters, and nobody can help you that. And remember, there are only two attempts that are available when you are submitting your thesis, your research work. If you again and again show higher number of plagiarism, then you are in trouble, and your degree could be like overthrown, and you may not be given a third chance for resubmission again and again. So better to avoid plagiarism by citing fewer words, but acknowledging each and every writer, so that you could be in the safe zone. So, what plagiarism is then, according to this particular university document? It is a theft. If you present someone else's words, ideas as your own, then you're stealing from that person. And like your instructors could and should and would, you could say, assign a penalty upon your work and upon the works. And normally most of the, you could say, teachers, when they run through these plagiarism softwares, and they just discard, and they give students, you could say, very minimal marks. And if your plagiarism index is very high, then definitely you are in trouble.